Yo, it's your favorite Junk Unk here, Campaign J. Thank you for joining us on another episode of the Junk Unks podcast. Check us out to hear the latest on sports, news, and life. From hot takes to hilarious commentary, we got you covered. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and Facebook at Drunk Unks Pod, and find us wherever you get your podcasts. Let's go.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your favorite junk Uncle Noon Belichick calling all the motherfucking plays. Let's get it.
Yo, Campaign J, man. We here, episode 4. Make sure y'all follow and subscribe and like us on all of our platforms, man. Check us out on YouTube at Drunk Unks, TikTok at Drunk Unks, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all at Drunk Unks, man. Go follow us, like, subscribe. Let's get into the show.
Tone,
niggas. Jesus.
I didn't know who was next.
I mean, we got 2 other guests today, but they acted slow, I guess. So hey.
My bad. Y'all know who it is. Coach Tone, the best one in the world. OG2 Tone. What's going on, man? Glad to be back.
Let's get it. Hey, Tone is my bad, Tyler. Tone is officially a drunk uncle now too. Let's get it, Tyler.
You already know, drunk
Yes,
uncle.
sir.
Cheers to y'all. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, Tyler T here, man. You know, I'm off suspension. I'm finally back on the show, man. I'm ready to give y'all I'm ready to go, man.
I hate niggas, man. I hate niggas.
Surgery, but now I'm back again.
Look, this
like a motherfucking scratching wig.
World Series attitude. Like, man, get your ass out of here.
Before we start, can I get 2 claps in the Ric Flair for everybody? Can I get 2 claps in the Ric Flair?
Yes, sir. 3, 2, 1.
Woo!
Let's get her done, man. Let's get her done.
Jay, take us away, man.
All right, man. So we're gonna start off with the news. Am I gonna get my theme music today, man?
Yeah, you know I'm about to play this shit right now.
I'm hoping to get my theme music. Yeah, let's get it, man. So today, man, we're gonna start it off with UFC 300. If y'all watched the fights last night, it was a big night in the UFC. Amazing night in UFC, man. One of the best cards we've had in a little bit of time, man, with some amazing knockouts. Everybody was going for that $300,000 bonus last night. So if you watch the main card, we're gonna get into a little bit. The first fight that I watched was Armin, who ended up fighting Oliveira. I had Oliveira in that fight, and I'm actually kind of disappointed because he was playing around and bullshitting the whole fight, man, and ended up losing that decision. One of the most interesting fights of the night, which we will touch on as well, is Max Holloway knocked out Justin Gaethje at the last minute. That was just absolutely crazy, bro. That was really crazy, and that was for the BMF title. We had the Asian on Asian crime, Asian on Asian hate. That ended up going to decision.
2 girls.
Hey, yeah. Jesus. Man, so we got the Asian on Asian hate, man, and that fight got boring. We'll talk about that a little bit as well too. And then the fight of the night, supposed to be the fight of the night was Pereira and Jamal Hill, man. And Alex Pereira made quick work of Jamal Hill, really quick work, knocking him out at 314 mark of the very first round. And then, one of the most exciting things that came out of last night that probably didn't even happen in the octagon was Dana announcing that Conor is coming back, baby. He will fight at UFC 303. The plan is for him to fight Michael Chandler. Conor hasn't fought in, I believe, it's probably been about 2 years now. Yeah, it's been about maybe 2, almost 3 years since the last time he's fought. So I'm excited to see Conor coming back. I don't know what weight they're going to do that at. I know Conor wanted to come back at 170. I know Chandler was looking to go up to 170 from the 155. So if I had to take a guess, I'm assuming that's going to be at 170. So Conor's probably even the lightweight division behind. I don't see him really going back to that, man, because that division is stacked right now.
Well, Jay, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Since you're so geeked about Conor coming back, what are we doing? Like John Jones, the only motherfucker I ever seen be able to take that much time off and come back and still look like the same person. Do you think Conor's gonna be able to come back and look like the same person?
I personally don't think you can ever come back and look like the same person when you take that much time out. I don't think John Jones has gotten back and looking like the same person. I think John Jones is coming back, and he's still just so much dominant than everybody that it just looks, it looks same, but it's not really the same. But no, I don't think Conor's gonna look the same either. I don't think that he's gonna come back and be out here dominating. I mean, even before Conor took this 2-year break, if you remember before that, he came back, lost to Dustin Poirier with the broken ankle. Obviously, the last time we really saw him fight in the UFC, he was getting choked up by Habib. So I mean, I really don't think he's gonna come back and dominate. I don't think that he's gonna come back and be a real championship contender. I'm sure Dana would throw him in there because he's gonna sell fights, bro. That's one thing Connor's gonna do. He's gonna sell fights.
He's a money getter.
See a bigger hype. He's the money, bro. And even now, out of everybody in the UFC, bro, he's still the biggest name in the UFC. You know what I mean? You got John Jones, you got Conor McGregor. Those two are gonna always sell a fight, bro. So no matter what it is, no matter where day it is, Izzy as well too. But even Izzy isn't on the level of these two, though, man. It's a different ball game when you talk about Conor and John. So, but yeah, man, I want to talk about a little bit. If y'all watched the Oliveira fight and that Armin fight a little bit, and then I also want to talk about the Max Holloway fight. And kind of what y'all thought about that. I know the Oliveira one could have went either way. It was a split decision. Did y'all watch that fight by chance? Did y'all kind of see it?
I think Oliveira was. I think it was a good fight. I think it was a good fight up until it wasn't. Like you said, I think Oliveira was bullshitting.
Yeah.
I didn't get to. I caught like the tail end of it. I didn't get to watch the whole thing. I did get to watch the tail end of it. And hey, man, what do you think? You think he should have KO'd him? How you feel?
I mean, personally, I think Oliveira was in there playing around too much. I think that first round we had him in that submission. I thought it was almost over. I thought it was over at that point. So
I thought it was
that first round, he had him in that guillotine, bro, and it was looking scary for a second.
I had 100. I had 100 on the submission last night.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I took Oliveira just to win the fight. I didn't know how it was going to end. I didn't know if he's going to knock him out, if he's going to get the submission, but I thought he was going to win. And I think he, that first round he won. The second round he got his ass whooped. It just got hit with a crazy scissor kick. He got hit like with some other shit, and he just got his ass whooped. And then that third round, I mean, he looked good the last like minute of the third round, and he almost got it. It looked like he almost was going to probably get a submission there as well too. But he just didn't show enough, bro. He played with his food and he ended up losing that fight, which cost me money. So I'm not too happy about that, man. Not too happy about that.
Cost me money too. It's no way in world that I thought that Charles was going to lose that fight. But just as time came on, especially in that, like you said, that second round when he got his ass whooped or whatever. Mm-hmm. But like just going on, I'm looking like, all right, come on. He about to stop playing around, getting back in that submission, submit his ass or knock his ass out real quick. I just don't think he's confident anymore. I really don't think he's like confident anymore, because like at the end of the day, even if he did win this fight, he's got to see bro again. He's got to see Islam again.
He's got to fight Islam. Yeah,
and he's not winning that. Like that's not gonna happen anymore. I don't see that.
And this is kind of the tough thing about UFC, bro. And one of the things I like, but it's just weird because right now in the 155ers, there's probably nobody that can honestly beat Islam, right? And me and Craig were talking about this last night when we were watching the fights. Is like it's going to take somebody at 155 that we haven't seen to possibly knock off Islam. Because I think he's just too good of a wrestler for everybody. And at the end of the day, if you're a striker, you're not going to beat him because he's going to take you to the ground. And then if you're a wrestler, you're just not going to out wrestle him. So it's hard to really beat him. And then really, I know, Armand did say that he wanted Islam as well too last night. But like I told Craig, bro, Islam's gonna make quick work of him, bro.
It's not gonna even be funny.
I think he's gonna make quick work of him. It's crazy because the best fight we saw, or the best competition we saw against Islam, wasn't even a 155er. It was a 145er in Volk. So it's like, and that's crazy.
And he made quick work. And he made quick work of him.
The second time,
and did it again. That's what I'm saying.
It's like, I don't know, bro. It's nasty in that 155 division. And then we just saw Max. Did y'all watch that fight? Max Holloway, Justin.
Crazy.
Bro, cost me money. Cost me money.
Hey, so let me get your opinions on that one real quick, man. Let me see.
That was the fun today.
Tyler, let me hear from you real quick. What did you think about that one? And we'll go up to Tony and then T. Cole.
I'm more of a boxing guy, but UFC I've been really getting into a little bit more. But that fight was great, man. I mean, just at the end there, Max Holloway called him into the middle of the ring and said, "Let's get it."
Yeah, bro.
Right there, that's what you want to see out of a fight.
Exactly, bro.
And they just really went to blows, and Max came out with the win, man. I love to see that, man.
Love to see it.
It's so crazy because I was talking to my guy. I was talking to my boy, and we was talking about the fights, and we was like, "Who you got?" or whatever. And I'm like, I love Max. Like you already know Max. He one of them that and so is Justin. But I've seen Justin lose a fight just like that before, and I'm thinking in my head, there's no way he loses another. Hey, man. Mano y mano, let's duke it out real quick and let's see who win it. Because he lost that fight before, and I'm thinking you know, he got to win this now. Like, it's going to be Max, but I definitely put money on Justin last night and lost money, and I was sick about it. But I couldn't even be mad about it because that nigga Max clocked him, bro.
And Jimmy made a good point.
With the right was it the right or the left? I can't remember.
It was the right. It was the right. Yeah, it was the right.
It was so crazy because I looked down, bro. I'm like, oh, these niggas banging.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was on my phone, I looked down. This nigga was
asleep, and like Jimmy said, Jimmy made a good point too. And we were talking about this as well. He got his. If y'all didn't see it at the end of the first round, Max caught him with a spinning back kick, which he was having success with all night, and he caught him right on his nose. Ended up breaking his nose at the end of the first round. So that's why. Yeah, he shattered his shit, bro. Like, it was nasty. So at that point, you can't even breathe out of your nose now for the last 2 rounds. You got to breathe out of your mouth. Your whole thing, your game plan is fucked up, bro. His whole fucked up. And even then, like, Justin's a tough motherfucker, bro. So like that, he got him through the whole fight.
Midnight.
Yeah, and if you watch other Justin fights, like, or not the Justin fights, if you watch other Max Holloway fights, he does point to the middle of the ring all the time, bro. He's done it with Tony Ferguson. He's done it with, not Tony Ferguson. He's done it with Dustin. He's done it. You said what?
He moving up, ain't he?
Well, no, he's actually going back down to 145 to fight the champ.
He's going down.
Yeah, he's going down. Yeah. It was 5-round fight too, Jimmy. Thank you, Jim. No, he's fighting the champ at 145. I can't think of bro's name. I really just forgot bro's name. But Volk's not the champ anymore at 145.
No, he lost. Volk lost to. Yeah, I did. I do remember that.
Yeah. Yep. So but he's going back down. He wants to fight the champ at 145. But yeah, he the last 4 rounds, bro, he was fucked. And Max has pointed to the ring before and done that before, and he got him, bro. 2 seconds left on a overhand right. Caught him at the right time, right spot, and like y'all said, bro, Justin buckled. And me and Craig was talking about it last night, bro. It's like, we just probably watched Justin's career right there, bro. Like, it's hard to come back from some knockouts like that, bro. It's hard to come back from some knockouts, some fights like that.
Or like mentally, like publicity wise,
mentally. No, I mean, bro, people get knocked out in UFC all the time, especially at 155. Bro.
That's crazy. He was twitch. His body was,
bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, that's the first one. Didn't Dustin do the same thing to him? Dustin
you remember he kicked Dustin. He caught the kick on Dustin and knocked Dustin out with this. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm talking about the fight before that. They fought like 3 times, didn't they?
So that's a trilogy, ain't it? Or they fought twice, I think.
Who, Justin and Dustin?
Yeah, they fought.
No, I believe that was their first. I believe that was the first fight between those two.
See, I'm still catching up on UFC. I'm like, I thought they
fought twice.
I believe that was the first fight because Dustin used to be a 145er. He moved up to 155.
But Justin got don't he got like a trilogy with somebody? Like, don't he got a trilogy?
Well, he got Dustin is fighting. Dustin is fighting Islam next. Dustin is fighting Islam in June.
Yeah, I know. That's gonna be quick work as well.
All right, Alex Pereira light work.
Yeah. Hey. So my real question is, we know that was a quick work fight. I made the point to Craig last night when we talked about this. I was coming up with a lot of things to kind of talk about today. Is Alex Pereira? Are we watching a GOAT right now in the UFC?
Fuck no.
No,
I don't know, man. I mean,
I'm just saying that. That nigga 36.
Why?
I mean, look at what he's. Hold on. Wait. Go ahead, Cole. Give me a why. Why is that?
Because, bro, John Jones is my GOAT, first of all. So
okay. Oh, no, hold on. Wait. Okay. Hold on. Wait. When I'm saying a GOAT, I'm not saying the GOAT. I'm saying one of. Can he? Are we watching one of the GOATs?
Are we just caught up in the moment right now?
What up, Pay?
Are we like caught up in the moment, or are we going off of his fights, or what are we doing? What are we going?
I mean, how we caught up? I mean, so if we look at his fights, he has some big fights. He has some good wins.
All his fights have been big, damn near, but like 2.
He's fought 8 fights. He's 7-1. His one loss has come to Izzy, right? So let's look at this real quick. Let's look at it real quick, right?
Let's look at it.
So he comes in. He was fighting at middleweight, I believe, whatever it is. Yeah. Pay. John Jones is the GOAT at UFC, 1000%. It's actually
for sure.
I don't even.
For sure.
I would say I'm gonna say John Jones. I would say GSP. Because people forget about GSP, man.
Anderson Silva had a run before that nasty shit happened. Come on, bro.
He did.
Niggas gonna get mad at me, but you gotta put Chuck Liddell there too, because the Iceman, he one of the motherfucking founding fathers.
I'm not. He is, but I'm not putting him in the top 5 though.
Big names. Talking about big names.
I was so like, if I had to put a top 5 together as far as fight, I would do John Jones, GSP, Habib. Jose Aldo is going to be in our top 5 for me because I mean Jose is really, if you watch Jose before he lost to Conor, he was just dominant, right? And if you really wanted to say something, bro, Demetrius Johnson was just crazy, bro. And people sleep on Mighty Mouse. Like there's a lot of fighters like that we got to actually look at now. Name wise,
what about DC?
DC, he's good, bro, but he's not one of the greats.
All right, leaving Anderson Silva out of your top 5 is blasphemy, and I won't stand for it.
There's a lot of motherfuckers that came through there, though, bro.
It's a lot of motherfuckers.
Anderson Silva, do you know the run he had?
I understand, bro.
Come on, bro. He was UFC.
I know the gospel. I'm very aware. But hold on, but Pereira though. We talk about Pereira. So he's 7-1, right now. He's already been a champion in one division. He moved up to light heavyweight and is now the champion in that division. And now he's calling out the interim champ at heavyweight, right? So before he broke his leg.
We're going on body of work.
Body of work. And and I think personally he's going to beat Tom Aspinall at heavyweight, right? I told Craig this before the fight even ended, and we were talking about this like before the fight even started. I said, bro, they're gonna set it up. Alex Pereira and John Jones are gonna fight each other. I just want y'all to know that it's gonna happen because like once John Jones whoops Stipe's ass, there's gonna be nobody else for him.
Okay, but that's why he's retired.
No, they want to fight.
Oh, he retired.
Right. They're gonna fight. They're supposed to anyway, right? That was supposed to be his last fight before he got hurt. But yeah, he does need more fights. I agree with you. But I think so once John Jones does that, bro, it's over. John Jones is gonna have nobody to fight. Alex Pereira is gonna move up into the heavyweight. And John Jones is probably going to end up whooping his ass for sure.
He's gonna flush Pereira, bro. He's gonna
I think this is about Pereira that gets me, bro. He doesn't.
But it's a money fight though.
He don't have a lot of fights, bro.
But he has a lot of great. That's the nigga got.
Okay, but even great fights, like them little fights, do add up. Because one of them. I'm not saying he. One of them, like little fights. Of course, he'll win. I'm saying that. I'm not saying he wouldn't win against or nothing, but he might get a strike where it fucks him up a little bit, and then he has to keep taking. Like that's what I'm saying. It's perfect for him to go just fight main fights and run through all of them probably right now, except John Jones, because he ain't got no like what I'm trying to say. He ain't got no, longevity in this. Yeah, he ain't got no longevity in this.
No, he doesn't have much longevity. He doesn't. But at the same time, he came from kickboxing, bro. So he's probably one of the greatest kickboxers or like of all time, bro. Like if you're looking at it, like no, I'm being no.
He was 38 and
bro, he had like almost 100 wins probably in kickboxing, bro.
I was looking at this last night.
I'm being no. I mean, when I say this, like in the kickboxing, you are like, and like so in the kickboxing world, like outside of mixed martial arts, right? All these people have different forms of fighting that they have. Yeah. He's one of the greatest motherfuckers of all time in that realm, and it came over to MMA, right? Because you obviously know him and Izzy fought a couple times outside of this, like. So he came over to this. Like Izzy's one of those goats, and he is too. So like when we're talking about stand-up game, he can't be fucked with. And it's like, so I don't. It's nasty.
In my head, this is what's fucking me up, bro. The nigga's 36, bro. Like how much longevity does he have right now in the UFC? He already done fought with 8 fights.
Right.
How much longer does he have?
He probably doesn't have much time. But
like
he probably don't have much time. He probably doesn't have much time. But at the same time, bro, in this short time and in the time that he has left, he probably has about another 1 to 2 years. He's put together a hell of a career. And if you look at it too, bro, a lot of these fighters, like we look at fighters because we think like, oh, they fought like John Jones has fought a lot of UFC fights, right? But some of these other guys have come in from into UFC and fought 100 times somewhere else and come into the UFC and maybe only fight 10 times in the UFC. But that's what I'm saying. Like when you come in, bro, a lot of these, like Habib doesn't have a lot of fights in the UFC. Like a lot of his fights weren't in the UFC. They weren't all in the UFC though.
Yeah, okay.
They were all in only like 11 were. Like you got to look at stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So like,
I will say that. But at the end of the day, I didn't see Alex Pereira go to sleep. I ain't never seen John Jones go to sleep.
This is true.
That's all I would
true.
say.
That's a good point. I ain't gonna argue with you there.
Yeah, man, that's all I would say right there.
But all right, so we're gonna move on a little bit, man, too, as well. Let's move on to the NBA playoffs, man. Today. You said what?
Wimby Glaze session?
Glaze session?
Glaze?
Oh, man. Okay. All right. So I will say this. Hey, Wimby, man, that nigga's good. That nigga's great. And B, that nigga's logo is fire. So I'm gonna go ahead. This nigga is really, oh my God.
Calm down, Tay.
Come on,
salivating over there.
They over there getting over a rouse.
He said the meats and potatoes. Come on, bro. And by the way, bro, I don't appreciate, because all y'all in the group chat, bro, I don't appreciate how this nigga sends an extra long glizzy in the chat and no one says anything to this man, bro. Like,
that shit was crazy. This
nigga sent a 2-foot hot dog in the chat and no one's even going to pay attention to it. So I'm gonna call that out on the pod because that was ridiculous work. That was egregious work. But moving on, man. All right, bro. Anyway, man. So we gonna move on, bro. But this nigga Wemby, bro, he's really good, bro. He's really, really good, bro. This nigga Wemby's really good, bro. Yeah, 2 to 3 years.
2 to 3 years is top
5. This league might be. No, I think he might be top 5 next year, and by the following year he might be the best.
I don't know, because I don't think the Spurs will be playoff team by next year.
I think they will be. I think they'll make some decent changes.
That's hard to do.
I think they'll make some, bro. I think they can get into the 10th to get into the play-in around there, bro.
I'm talking about playoffs, not playing. I'm talking about 1 through 8, lock for a playoff seed, 4-game series. You know what I'm saying? Like all that. I don't
playoffs.
Thank you, T Cole. Thank you. Somebody, come on, bro. And I would say 2 to 3 years. Is 2-3 years, because their team will get gradually better. And the West.
Time out. Didn't Brian get to the playoffs the second year?
Okay.
What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here, Jay? Come on, bro.
Times
what are we talking about?
I think Wemby should be DPOY this year, maybe actually.
Easily. In my case,
ask me.
Yeah, he should be. I agree. I agree now. I agree. Yeah.
He gonna say, I don't know they'll give it to him just because he's a rookie.
He gonna say Anthony Davis. Matter of fact, and I think this is the perfect time for this section right here. You know what? You and Toe.
Man.
You know what?
What we gonna talk about? What we gonna talk about? So
why is Wemby defensive player of the year if they have 18 wins?
Who is it?
Look, talk your talk.
Who is it, Tone? Who is it? Who's the defensive player of the year? Tell me.
Right now, if we're going by
FanBook, go by stats.
Okay, let's go by watching the games. Why is Anthony Davis not defensive player of the year? Tell me why the fuck he's not.
Why are you saying come on?
Why are you saying come on?
No, wait. If we're going by the games, right? I've literally seen niggas going to get in the layup and turn the fuck around when Wemby's in the fucking paint, bro. I don't see that shit with Anthony Davis. And why also? Because what is it, bro? Wemby's averaging almost double the fucking blocks that Anthony Davis is averaging.
Double?
What the god? No, damn near double. Damn near double. He's averaging three plus blocks.
And AD's averaging 2.4. So what are we talking about here?
Oh my god, bro. Let's okay. See now niggas making me about to have to really get into some nasty research real quick, bro.
Okay, go ahead. What are we talking about here? Look, bro, I'm not trying to diss.
You are.
Wemby is great.
Anthony Davis is even above Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert will be winning over him. The fuck are we talking about? Anthony Davis isn't. No, bro, you crazy?
Nah, Reese just made a good point, though. Wemby should be DPOY because if you look at the Spurs numbers when he's off the court and he's on the court with the defensive rating, it's like
it's awful.
I was just about to say the same thing about AD. But
they're like they're like a top 5 defense when he's on the court. When he's off the court, they're like the worst defense in the league. It's like a crazy.
It's like,
I'm saying though, without Anthony Davis, the Lakers suck. Just period. Defensive wise, offensive wise, everything.
And it's not the same for Wemby.
I'm just saying it is the same for Wemby for sure.
Bro, Wemby is averaging, bro, almost 4 blocks a game. He's averaging 3.8 blocks a game, bro. Okay. What are we talking about here? Like, what are we talking about?
Okay. I said okay. But I still don't think he should be. I still don't think he should be.
The fact that we put AD in our conversation is kind of crazy to me.
Rudy Gobert should be in it over him.
Yeah,
why? But why though? Why? Like why? Why? Just because of stats? Like if you look at the games and the plays, I'm talking about plays, bro. Look, go back to the Milwaukee game. Go back to the Milwaukee game where he played mano a mano against Giannis, and they were down 21 without LeBron.
Let's go back to Domantas Sabonis. Let's talk about Domantas Sabonis.
Oh my God! So Wemby never got torched before. So Wemby never got torched before. So Wemby never got torched before.
Anthony Davis gets torched all the time. I mean, he's gotten dunked on. I don't know if he's gotten torched. He's gotten dunked on. Joel had his fun with them early in the season. But Joel is Joel.
Jokic got 30-something in a triple-double against that nigga, bro.
He didn't do that against AD.
Joel is Joel.
Joel is Joel. So these players.
Joel, but we're not about.
Right. What about Giannis? Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm just saying.
Welcome to the league, nigga.
I get it, bro. I get it. I get it. I'm not trying to say that Wemby is not, not great or anything like this. But I'm just giving a nod to AD in the season that he has been having defensive-wise has been pretty crazy. When you talk about deflections, about how he's changed the game for the Lakers, he is literally their anchor. That's all I'm saying.
Let's say this, right?
Gotta be their anchor. He's got to be.
Let's say this right here, right? So AD is averaging 2.4 blocks, 1.2 steals, right? This season.
Okay.
Victor Wembanyama is averaging 1.2 steals, 3.8 blocks.
He's beating them in the blocks.
Beating them in the blocks. They average they're the same.
Okay.
Same as steals.
Okay.
And they foul at about the same rate as well too.
Okay.
So let's see.
What about deflections and stuff like that? Like I don't know.
I can get into the deep. I can get into some.
I mean, you don't have to. We don't have to
do all that.
Yeah, we don't got to do all that.
I can get it.
I'm saying though.
He's 19. He's 19.
Yeah, he's 19. You're right.
It's his first year.
Going to be in the 2 to 3 years. I said he's going to be top 5 easily, no questions. I am not denying that. But I'm
so are you saying it? Are you saying it simply?
I'm just saying this year, I would. If I had a vote, I would definitely nod it for not dissing nothing from Wemby. He's rookie of the year, no questions asked. There's no questions.
So is the reason you're saying this just because Wemby only has 18 or his team only has 18 wins?
I'm saying this just because from Wemby being out there and everything, I didn't see people torch him and stuff like that. And yes. You know what? Tico is hilarious. All right, you know what?
I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him get torched a lot.
I'm just gonna say yes. I'm just gonna say yes.
I haven't seen him.
I'm
just gonna say yes. No, you got it, Tico. You got it. No, you got it. Hey, you got it, man. I ain't gonna even do it today. You got it. I'm chilling.
Hey man, I'm gonna let it go because I mean, cooking and getting your points is two different things because like motherfuckers is gonna get, you feel me, 10 or 12 points. You're not gonna it's in the NBA, it's damn impossible to stop somebody to get 10 or 12 points. Motherfuckers gonna get 78 rebounds just off of crazy ass shots getting took. You gotta think about it, bro. This nigga damn near averaging 4 blocks a game.
Damn near, bro.
That's insane. 3.6 blocks is insane.
That's unheard of, bro.
But is he not 7'5"?
But it's mad niggas in the league.
Is he not 7'5"?
Come on, bro. But hold on, bro.
I'm not using it against him.
Paul, you got to think about it. He's running the floor. He's spacing and pacing everything. This nigga is the all-around package. No Diddy.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta think about it, bro. Like
that nigga's the all-around package. Diddy. Diddy.
This nigga's a gazelle out there. This
nigga's like 7'5", girthy, lengthy.
Come on, Jay. Come on, Jay.
Everything.
Come on, Jay.
Everything you want. Everything you
Jay would be proud of you. Jay would be proud of you, Jay. Jay would be proud of you right now.
Everything you need.
Hey, Jay would be proud of you right now.
Tay asked me.
Tay would be proud of you right now.
Tay asked me. I got you, Tay. We came to glaze today. If we gonna glaze, we gonna glaze.
We're gonna glaze. You know what? We're gonna take a commercial break. We'll be right back here at Drunk on Squad. Yes, niggas.
Mariah Carey. He kissed her perfectly on the cheek.
That nigga was fumbling for the mic. Too. That nigga
fumbling for the fucking mic. This nigga knew.
Even like we were saying as well too when we were just talking off cam is the problem with a lot of it now is these kids don't have fundamentals. They just don't have fundamental basketball, and this is what we said last. This is what I was saying last week when we were talking to Tone about it.
Let people know like what type of work ethic you need to even consider going to the D1 level. Also, your academics. I seen you was academically excellent too. So could you talk about that?
Hey man, we back to the bullshit, back to the basics, man. You know, Jay, hit us with the next topic because I don't even like where that shit was just going, man. I don't like the direction that shit was just going there.
I don't even know what we was talking about, bro. But anyway, man.
Yeah, we're gonna forget.
Anyway, man. So really, I was talking about the NBA playoff picture and talking about some of the games that's popping up today, man. I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties. I swear, for a nigga that work in IT, bro, I do not know how to operate computers.
We know.
I should.
T-Code or drive T-Code.
It's actually kind of wild, bro. Like, not even gonna hold you, bro. Like, I really do have a tough time trying to get.
Hey, y'all. Jay will build you a computer, fucking hand by hand, code that bitch all the way together. Let that nigga have to open the fucking Windows desktop. He's gonna be.
I'm literally trying to open a desktop Windows page right now, bro, and I cannot do it. I cannot do it.
Oh, brother.
Oh, wait, maybe. There it is. Anyway, bro. So we was talking about the NBA playoff picture, man. So today, all 15 teams are in action, bro. So pretty much what we got right now is the wrapping up of the season finale. Not a lot of big games, but there are some huge games that also do matter at the same time. So pretty much Boston has secured the number 1 seed for the overall playoffs in general. So they'll be the number 1 seed. They'll be the home court advantage no matter who they play if they make it all the way to the finals, which I do believe they will. Don't give me that shit. The West, on the other hand, bro, is still up for grabs. The West is actually really still up for grabs, bro, with 3 teams that could possibly grab the number 1 seed in OKC, Minnesota, and Denver. And this is the first time I think that I think the NBA announced this is the first time that there's ever been 3 teams that are still in competition for the number 1 seed leading into the last day of the game. You know what? Thank you, Taylor. I appreciate that, bro. So you know, with that being said, bro, it's rough. It's rough in the West, man. It's rough in the West, man. So who y'all think will get that number 1 seed? And also, who do y'all think is gonna be your finals matchups for this year? I want to know who y'all kind of are predicting. What do y'all think the playoffs are gonna play off with? Also, tidbit, hot take, is the Lakers gonna make the playoffs?
Lakers are fighting for that 8th seed, baby.
We need that.
Hey, baby Belichick, what up, man?
Belichick on the plays.
Belichick. But this is what I say about this. Number 1 seed, I think Denver locks it up today. I think the Suns beat the Timberwolves in the matchup today, and then lock up that 1st seed. Denver beats Grizzlies. The Lakers, I think they beat the Pelicans today. That boy Zion has been playing. He's been hooping, though. I will say that. He has been hooping. But I think the Lakers beat them. They face Phoenix for that 7-8 play-in game or whatever. Yep. And that'd be a good matchup. I think the Kings and the Warriors. I think the Warriors eliminate the Kings this year in that play-in. And I just think it. I'm not. The Sabonis is very good, but I'm not sold on the mind game that the Warriors got over the Kings. I really think that, and just my opinion. Because when you look at like the playoffs and stuff like that, especially this year in the East, I think Boston rose through a lot of people, but there's teams definitely Boston don't want to see.
Here we go.
I definitely think there's teams.
I knew it was good. Hey, you would sit on that shit before the podcast started. You already
I said it, and
that shit marinate nuts,
I'm gonna be honest.
What do you mean by that?
I think that can beat Boston, Milwaukee, fuck no. I think they probably get 1st round exit because Doc Rivers is shit.
Hey, Tone, cut all the bullshit. Who do you think gonna be Boston?
I think it's between
the Bucks.
Philly.
No.
I think it's between Philly.
Okay.
New York.
Fuck no.
Without Julius Randle?
What? I think they play better, bro.
I'm
really starting to buy into the whole.
I'm not
call me crazy, But that whole that Villanova and OG come back. I think they got a good chance, bro. Hartenstein is playing good basketball at that center position, bro. Josh Hart is a do-it-all player. And in the playoffs, them hustle plays matter, bro. Them extra rebounds where he's crashing that extra glass and giving Jalen Brunson an extra shot or something like that. I think that shit matter, bro. And that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it will happen, but I can see it happening. Hey,
so the only reason, so this is what I'll come back with, right? I'll say, okay, I don't think the Sixers have enough depth to be able to compete with Boston.
I can see that.
I believe the New York Knicks are too small as a team. I think Jalen Brunson will get exposed on the defensive end, which is going to be a huge thing because you got to think you're going to be throwing Drew Holiday on them. You got Derek White, got a lot of things. You got Jalen. You're going to be asking him. He's got to guard some of these guys. Jalen Brown, something. I don't know. And I think now without Julius being there, who you going to put on Jason Tatum? You going to put OG on Jason Tatum?
That's gonna be his matchup. That's what.
So you have OG on Jason.
That's who they brought him. That's who they brought him.
So you got OG on Jason, and then what are you gonna have? Hart on Brown?
But that's gonna be the matchup right there. Is
I think the X factor. I think the X factor in that series is gonna be Kristaps Porzingis. Personally, in my opinion,
Hartenstein plays really good, bro. I know niggas don't like him. No, bro. If you watch,
no. I agree, bro. I'm not hating on you on that at all. I'm not disagreeing with you on that. I think he is gonna play good ball. I just think personally, I think Porzingis is just a more skilled player, bro. On the offensive end, it's just I don't know.
Can he stay healthy in the playoffs?
That's the thing. But we can say that about Joel Embiid. We said the Sixers, right?
Can I get my finals take?
Yeah. Who you got?
Talk about the finals. Come out that West Side, that big West Side, man. I got the Nuggets, man.
For sure.
Okay.
Because I think right now the West Side is kind of the weaker. I think it's the B side of things. I don't think it's really the high part as it used to be.
Wait.
I don't know about that one.
Nah, dog. Yeah.
Have
you been drinking, brother? Hey, you know they say no drinking pod.
Yeah, but far as I'm saying, like I'm talking like teams like with depth and because the West is still power. You feel me? It's still power. Still got star power, star players. I don't see the Suns getting it done. They just don't. They don't move how I need them to move.
Are they even gonna get in? Is the question for them.
And they got depth too, though. Yeah, and they got depth. Some other teams, I just don't see nobody who matches up with the Nuggets. Like they have too much height, too much speed, too much rebounding, too many role players that know they roll. They've been playing in this system, and it's a lot of these players last year on their contract. So you feel me? They going out for They going for the championship, so they gonna buy in.
Clippers.
No, I feel you. I got some dark horse. I got a dark horse.
Go ahead. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear the dark horse.
I got a dark horse.
Hot takes.
I'm with them the rest of the way. Man, I like the Mavericks, man.
I knew it. I knew it.
I mean, I'm not saying they're gonna make the finals. I don't know if they can beat the Nuggets. I don't know, but I just like the way those two play, man. It's good fun to watch, and then it almost reminds me of like I'm not calling Luka LeBron. I'm not doing that, but I'm just saying it's kind of like we've been wanting the Kyrie Brown mix up again, but shit, we got Luka and Kyrie. I love that mix, man. I feel like if they get one more piece in the offseason or some defenders, I feel like really make some boys.
Hey, real quick. He might be better.
Who?
Hey, I mean, right now he is.
We're gonna move on.
I missed it.
So I think I like.
No, hold on, bro. Like
I like
you
the
just say he might be better. What are we talking about here?
He's better than LeBron right now. He is better than LeBron for sure.
LeBron's 39.
Okay, exactly.
What are we doing?
He's better than LeBron right now. Yes.
What are we doing?
But I'm not saying he'll be better than LeBron all the time. I'm not saying he is LeBron. I'm not saying none of that.
Jay is. No, right? You're not saying it, but Jay is. That's what Jay is trying to insinuate.
Luka is like, I will hope that young nigga's better than 39-year-old Bron. I will hope
What are we talking about here, bro? What are we talking about here?
They're getting it in different ways. Obviously, LeBron was very athletic at an early age, and he could get to the rim at will, stuff like that. But Luka, he's not as athletic, but he does score the ball very, very well. He's very skilled, more skilled than LeBron was at this time in his career, I would say. 1,000%. So I would just say, yes. Okay. I mean, it's almost like you call him like I think he's like better than Larry Bird. He will be better than Larry Bird, right?
Larry Bird, don't get
I think he's better. I think he's better than Larry.
Hey man, don't let me get that.
Larry Bird's one of the GOATs, bro. Let's just be real. I mean,
let's be real about it. Let's talk about it.
We done with the 70s. We done with the 90s. Yeah, I know.
Talk about it. Hey, hold on, wait. Hey, Tyler, hold on, wait. Niggas ain't ready for that uncomfortable conversation, though, is they?
What about Luka?
Luka might be better than Larry.
Oh no! I mean, in my eyes. I mean, in my eyes.
Yeah. Let's just say, wow, James Harden is better than D-Wade, too, right?
James Harden is better than D-Wade.
No,
the hit from St. What that shit called?
I'm not going for that.
James Harden is better than D-Wade. James Harden is better than D-Wade.
What is in your cup, brother? What is in your cup,
bro? James Harden could have. He literally had championships in his fingertips. He folded every single time. D-Wade
fold every time.
D-Wade taught LeBron how to win.
No James Harden.
Time out. Y'all not about to slander James Harden, bro. Like
he's the ultimate folder. That's what he does. He's the ultimate folder. You want to look at the definition of folder?
Please not.
In the dictionary.
We're comparing Harden to Wade. Is that what we're doing?
Dude, Wade is way better, bro. Come on, bro.
Wade is a way better player, but Hard, like Hard said, Harden.
In what aspect? In what aspect is Wade better in? Basketball. And basketball. What is he better in? What is he better in?
He's a better player.
Besides defense.
Pick and roll.
Come on, bro.
Jay, you're saying Harden is better than Wade.
Time out. I'm gonna tell you why he's better. Because I'm gonna ask you guys this, right? Who's the better facilitator of the basketball? James Harden. Okay. Who's the better?
That's because he just took that role over, though. He just
bro. No.
He always has been a great facilitator.
Bro, go look at his stats. He's always averaged like 6 or 7 assists.
Keep it coming. Hold on, I got it.
So in reset finishing, James Harden, I think, in my opinion, is the better finisher. So hold on. Time out. 2. Who's the better? Obviously, the better scorer of the basketball is James Harden.
I disagree.
That's correct, right? That's not.
I disagree.
It's a different league.
I disagree. D-Wade was averaging 30. D-Wade was averaging 30 in a time where 30 was back.
Kobe averaged 30. T-Mac averaged 30. Kobe averaged 30. What are you talking about?
Not that year. Not in 09, brother. Not in 09, brother.
LeBron averaged 30. What are we talking about?
Let's tell her get this shit off.
I gotta take this one up. D-Wade, like, maybe one of my favorite players of all time. I'm not gonna let you sit here and say James Harden's better, bro. Yes, James Harden might have been a better 3-point shooter, might have facilitated a little better, but come on, man. That 05 finals, the 05 finals, I haven't seen James Harden ever take over like that.
Time out. I'm about to tell you right now.
Why is it a fucking debate?
Bro, because it's a legit debate. It's a legit debate. Like, time out. No, I'm not, bro. I'm not. Okay, bro. Okay, look. James Harden is literally, bro, like maybe besides Kyrie Irving and Steph Curry and Kate, he's like one of the greatest offensive basketball players ever. Ever. Like, what are we talking about? Like, if we go back to that,
basketball is not about just offense, brother.
Defense. D-Wade was
talking to a nigga who loves James Harden.
What team? No, I don't really love James Harden, but what team did James Harden play on in the Houston days that was better than anything that Wade had?
Dude, they had the Warriors down.
The year they almost beat the Warriors. We had he
played with him.
Go ahead, Cole.
Nigga went to the finals with OKC.
How old was he, bro? He was 21 years old.
It doesn't matter. He folded.
He in his second year.
He folded.
He played with out of his prime Shaq.
Tyler,
and got a ring.
Shaq averaged a double-double.
Okay.
He was 20 and 10.
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 That's all I gotta say. D-Wade won a ring his second year. D-Wade won a ring his second year in prime Harden or right before his prime young Harden, whatever.
Tell me
he
who's on that
shit
team
the
real
bed
quick.
in the finals.
Time out, bro. Time out real quick. Shaq averaged 20 and 10 that season that y'all talk about, an old ass Shaq. It was a 1-2 combo. It was a combo. It was a combo. Okay, 19 and 10, whatever. So that was a combo, bro. It was a 1-2, right? This nigga was playing with Clint Capella.
Chris Paul.
Okay, that was great.
Chris Paul was hurt. Chris Paul was hurt. Chris Paul was hurt.
Chris Paul was the reason.
Chris Paul was hurt.
Chris Paul got hurt in the last game, bro. Come on, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No. Time out. Let's break it down. Chris Paul was hurt. Chris Paul didn't play that series.
The last game,
bro. He was hurt the whole series.
Bro, he played, bro.
They won. They was up. All they needed was one win, bro. They
played against the greatest dynasty possibly, bro, since the fucking Bulls.
And they took him to what game? What?
Game 7.
And they missed 27 threes straight.
Bro,
because they suck.
Time out.
Every time impression.
Hold on, wait, because y'all niggas know the refs is on bullshit that game.
Hit 1 3, Jay. Jay hit 1 3.
How many threes they missed on?
27 straight.
Bro, so the refs was no bullshit that game?
They missed 27 straight.
Please go look at that game.
Yeah, tell them, Tone. Yeah. Besides all the yelling
and screaming, fans and listeners and viewers, I really want y'all to go back and look at the YouTube and look at that game. And we're gonna go back. Time out. No, I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to the fans. I want y'all to go back and I want y'all to go watch that game on YouTube. And please look at all the missed calls. And I'm a KD fan. I'm a Steph Curry fan. I'm a big fan. I don't like Harden. But I want y'all to really go back and look at that and look at all the missed calls and look at everything that got broken down and look at even what the NBA was investigating after that game as far as the rigging that possibly could have been done.
Jay, I agree with everything that you're saying, brother. I'm a big James Harden guy.
He's better than Wade.
Harden advocate. He's not better than Wade, bro. We got to relax. Like we got.
Y'all understand Wade, bro? Because he played with. We really got to. He played with Shaq. He played with Shaq and he played with Bron, bro.
He did, but those periods where he
didn't. Is Shaq. This is 05. This is 05. And in those periods he didn't. He wasn't doing shit. He was doing the same thing that Harden is doing.
Wait. Tell me who James Harden played with. Please tell me
who James Harden injuries through from 07.
Please tell me who James Harden played with, and still why he doesn't have a ring right now. Why doesn't he have a ring then, Jay? If he's better than Wade and he's played with the same amount of players that D-Wade played with.
Fucked up situations. All fucked up situations.
Because of him.
And I'm not saying it's not, and I was gonna say it's not because I'm not gonna act like it wasn't because of his doing, and there's a few of them, but the Brooklyn Nets shit was all just weird. All three of them niggas was acting weird with that shit.
James Harden on the world tour.
Philly and Houston was like the two where it's like, nigga, you should have won at one of those two sites.
Okay, see, it's not his fault. We're not gonna put no blame on that.
Bro, all them niggas were young, bro. Them niggas were all young and came against a prime LeBron that possibly was one of the best players we ever saw.
That's the one. I saw Russell Westbrook give D-Wade 44 points in a finals game. I seen it happen with my own two eyes.
Okay,
I seen KD average 30 in that series. Where's James Harden?
I understand. I understand what you're saying, bro. I watched it too, and I'm a KD fan. Both of them niggas folded, yes. They're playing against a LeBron James who literally just lost to the Dallas Mavericks the year before. He he can't lose this series. This is the best. Man, I'm not, bro. This is literally that year, bro. LeBron was on a revenge tour. And they have D-Wade. They have Chris Bosh. They got Ray Allen.
Hey,
what are we talking about?
Hey,
we're gonna keep over everything else because we got to get to y'all segments. But I do want to say the only last thing I want to talk about was Jared Anderson. Shout out to him, man. Got the win last night. Shout out to our boy, man. Shout out to him getting the win, man.
We're gonna get you on here soon, buddy.
He defeated what was bro name? Riyad Mahari or whatever bro name was. Ended up what was it? Yep. So 17 wins now for Jared? 17-0? 17-0. So shout out Jared, man.
Now he 32 and 3.
Why niggas hating on him, bro?
Who on Jared?
Yeah, why niggas hating? Bro, why niggas hating on the up and coming, man? I don't like that shit.
Hey man,
they don't like things they can't control. You know that.
Feel me? Yeah, you can't stop greatness though. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying, bro. You can't stop greatness. Niggas is hating us. Okay.
Yeah, shout out to my guy. Shout out to my guy, man. That was a lovely win last night. I don't give a fuck what fashion it was. Motherfuckers was on Twitter talking about.
When is the win, bro? When is the win?
You gotta think about it too, bro. Every fight not gonna be a knockout, bro. Everybody want to see a knockout. I know it's a heavyweight division. He's a heavyweight, but he's an actual boxer. So like every fight not gonna be a knockout. Like, bro, he actually boxes. He not like a slugger. You feel me? Like a boxer. So it's like not gonna get the Deontay Wilder knockouts every fucking fight. Like you gonna get a good fight. Like you gonna see him in there throwing combinations, stringing together some shit. You feel me? And that's what people be forgetting. Like motherfuckers be the heavyweight division is so I ain't gonna say it's trash now.
It's kind of weak, bro. It's kind of weak, bro. You got the upper echelon. You got it's top heavy. You got the upper echelon, and it's just like
the smaller names you're not gonna really know unless you're really a boxing fan. The smaller names you're not gonna really know, and then you're gonna be like, man, what the fuck? Like Frank, the nigga they want bro to fight. He's solid. He another boxer as well. I think that'd be another good matchup for bro. The whole division, like it's sluggers. Like I'm not.
So what do you think? What do you think about Deontay Wilder called out? Do you like that? Do you not like that? I like
the call out for two things. I like it for the publicity it gets him, like to get those bigger fights, because I think he is at the time to where he does deserve a bigger fight because he's 17 fights in. I think he deserves the least test of waters, even if he win or lose. You feel me? I'm still rocking with bro. At least give my nigga to fight. You feel me? Because you gotta see where you at. You feel me? Because he's not gonna go in there and get beat the fuck up. So it's like he's never gonna go in there and just get beat up. So it's like, why not? He can box. Like
Jared can box, bro. He can actually box.
I gotta give Jared props because I watched the fight last night, and you know, in his situation, he did what he could, because it's hard to fight someone like he did last night, where he isn't, you know, he isn't, the guy in there was just trying to stay alive. He wasn't trying to fight. You know what I'm saying? He was just trying to stay alive in there. It wasn't like Jared did as much as he can. It's hard to get someone that's not really gonna attack, right?
Because you ain't trying to get knocked out either, though.
He just doesn't want to get. He's just not trying to get. The guy in there was just not trying to get knocked out, right? So Jared did a good job of just, you know, staying in there and fighting and just doing what he could, right? I mean, it wasn't, you know, flashy. It wasn't none of that, but he had to do what he had to do, right? He got the win, and that's what it was, right?
It was like bag work, literally, because bro, niggas wanted him to go in there and just punch on dude. I'm like, bro, Jared threw 463 punches, and like I think it was like round 5 or 6, and dude only threw like 82. Like, come on, bro. Like he throwing them bitches. Like, you gotta also think he not trying to get knocked out throwing no crazy shit. Like he in there throwing precise punches. He in there just dwelling on the nigga. Like, as a man, dude, at the end of the day, dude is still a man. Like he still gonna defend himself. If he gotta punch you, you feel me? He gonna try to knock your fucking lights out if he get the opportunity. Right. So he not about to just go in there. Oh, that's what niggas wanted to go in there and just get the punching down on
punching shit.
That shit is unrealistic, really, when you think about it. Look what happened to Wilder, bro. He was knocking down everybody, you know what I'm saying, going in there, waiting for that right hand, and then he found somebody who really gonna box him or that can withstand that right hand. What happened?
Yeah,
the first time he kind of whooped him. I still think Wilder won that first fight, even though
I do believe so too.
The one where Tyson went down, when they both were down. Is that when they both went down?
Tyson went down twice. He came back from the dead like Undertaker.
I think it got up like this.
Nigga rose up.
That second one where he wore all that
gear. The next two fights, though, obviously Fury killed him. You know. But that first fight, though, I would probably say Wilder won that, even though I mean Fury got up after those two knockdowns and actually made it a good fight, and that's why they gave him the draw. But the other two, you know, that fight I really think Wilder should probably win.
Are y'all Joshua fans? Are y'all?
I'm back on Team Joshua.
Are y'all Joshua fans? Like
he's back in form.
I got a question for y'all. I got a question for y'all.
I think he can do something to Tyson right now.
I think so too. He looked good last fight. He looked real good. He looked like he back in his zone.
That Ruiz fight fucked me up, but it do look like he good.
That's what fucked everybody up.
That was the mental. He got his mental back. He got everything back.
He got his confidence back too. You can see the swagger in him. You feel me? He talking shit again. I got a question for y'all. So if y'all was boxers, shit. If y'all was I can't spit that.
Liquor. Yeah.
So if y'all was boxers, right? would y'all be strikers or technicians?
I'll be a counter puncher or a technician.
Yeah, you'd be a counter puncher.
Yeah.
What would you be, Tom? I'd be a down to a water ass nigga.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'd be technical.
I think I'd be technical as well.
Yeah,
I think I'd be technical as well too.
Be technical. Because you want to get in and out.
Yeah, I think. Go ahead, Jay.
I think so if I were a boxer, I would probably fight him. I'm trying to think what I don't know, bro. It's tough for me because I would be in a nasty ass division. I'd either have to fight 135 or 140, it gets sick. It gets sick in either one of them.
135.
I don't want to.
You don't want to be at 135, brother.
Hey,
I do not want to be at 135. Hey, because I walk around at about 155, 160, right? So I'm like, I would probably be. It'll be 140, bro, and it's getting sick there.
It's getting nasty.
It's getting nasty at 147, 140, 135. I'm good on all of them because I don't Haney, Bud, Tank.
You gotta fight everybody. 135 to 160 is nasty.
It's nasty. It's nasty. It's nasty.
Hey, you gotta tell you right now,
all the niggas, bro.
Like, you don't want to see
even
that
122.
Nigga.
You don't want to fight 122 because if you don't want to, you don't want to fight.
Is that
122, 125? Yeah, in news. It's a new down there. You get down there at 125 range, you gonna fight that Japanese nigga new. And
that's what I'm talking about. That Japanese nigga.
It's gonna get rough. It's gonna get rough.
That nigga got bricks in his hand. He got bricks in his hand. That nigga really punched. Hey, he really punched the shit out of niggas, bro.
No, he's really. And them bitches is quick. Them bitches is quick.
Next thing you know, you're gonna be out fighting. Next thing you know, you're gonna be in the hospital bed.
Hospital bed,
bro. I'm good with that.
Hey, that nigga different, bro. He really different. Though,
I got a better. It's crazy because I'll have a better chance in UFC than I would in boxing, bro. 1,000%.
But honestly,
1,000%.
Yo, respectfully,
1,000%.
Because you can at least grab a nigga. You can't grab a nigga for being.
Yeah, my mama pay. My mama pay.
You boxing, a nigga can really full court press you. Like
no.
I mean, you can't just grab a nigga and be like, "Hey, bitch, relax." You can put.
Hey, I can. So like, and my thing is like with MMA, bro, is like I got more weapons. I got elbows. I got knees. I got a lot more things that I can use to my advantage.
You really just
feel me? I'm fighting at my height. At my height at that point, like if I'm fighting a UFC at 135, there's not a lot of niggas at my weight or my height in that weight class. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas are shorter, so that gives me the length. That gives me the lift advantage. It gives me all that shit. So the only, yeah. So so.
Yeah, all right.
Come on, man. Hey, man. Come on, man.
Right now, my division 185. I'm cooked. I'm not gonna lie. I'm 185. I'm cooked. What's going on?
What up, man?
Hi, Lucy.
Yeah, 185. I'm telling you, I'm getting cooked. I gotta face Spence. I probably gotta go down.
185. Hell no.
No, you ain't fighting 185.
I thought you thought
Spence at 155. Spence 155.
Man, I got heavyweights. Oh no,
I got heavyweights. You got light heavy. I got heavyweight. Yeah. I'm at 220, nigga. I gotta fight.
You fighting like Tone. You fight like Benavidez and like
you don't want
Canelo. You fight like Canelo, the Charlo twins. Like you fighting like around there.
I can take Charlo twins. I can take Charlo twins.
Fuck that though. If that nigga can get in the ring last night, that got in that ring yesterday with what's that nigga name? Ali Felix. The first fight, that nigga was a pastor. If he can get in that bitch, give me 100 bands. I'm getting there. Do what you gotta do. Once I get in that bitch, hey, do what you gotta do, brother.
Hey,
I'm gonna
you're
crazy. Myself, but I'm gonna get in that bitch, and I'm gonna.
He's crazy. Hey, you gonna take the dive as soon as you come in with that wild.
I like my chances against Jake Paul. I like my chances against Jake Paul.
Hey, I'm not gonna hold you, Tone. I'm not gonna hold you, Tone. I'm not gonna hold you, Tone. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna stop you. I'm gonna stop you from doing that. I'm gonna stop you from doing that.
I thought I was your man.
You is my and Tone, you is my man, which is exactly why I'm gonna stop you from doing that fight. Because I would hate to see that happen to you.
You ain't like Nick Robinson out there.
I would hate to see that happen to you.
Come on, 400. Oh my god.
Hey.
You go in like
Nate Robinson was in hell in there. Nate Robinson was in hell. He fucked around and found out for sure.
Yeah, he messed around and found out.
Yeah, he fucked around and found out for
He was
sure.
first on the goddamn.
Hey, I really thought they was gonna do something to him too, bro. I was like, all right, yeah, they go whoop him.
False hope.
That was
False hope.
night.
And then it was sleep.
Good
And
night.
it was sleep.
Like Scrappy Doo. Oh my
And it
god.
was
That's really
sleep.
nasty work. That was nasty work right there, brother.
For 100,000, y'all get in that ring?
Yeah.
With who though?
Yeah.
Well, who?
Anybody? So the top boxer in your division. So say I had to fight Anthony Joshua.
100,000 not enough. 100,000 not enough.
I'm going in there.
Hey, I'm going in there. I'm not gonna lie. I'm going in there, and
What medical bill is gonna be more than that?
That's what I'm saying. Thank you.
He gotta knock me out with one punch.
Your medical bills. Your
Your
medical bills eating most of that money up right there, bro. That's not enough.
Wait,
That's not enough.
hold on. But
The ambulance ride. The ambulance ride.
For a reason.
At least you gonna have one overnight. You gonna have one overnight stay for sure. They ain't letting you out that same night. So it's probably gonna be like,
stay at a hospital. It
hey,
add up,
and that
boy.
bitch adding up, bro.
But look, are your injuries really gonna be that much if you go to sleep off the first punch? Like if Jay, if you get in the ring with Tank and you like,
I'm not getting in the ring with Tank. That's my whole point. I'm not getting in the ring with Tank. I'm not doing it.
You have internal bleeding, bro.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, bro. I'm sorry, bro. It would. I don't know how much money it would take, like, for me to get in the ring with Tank. But I can tell you now, 6 figures is not touch. I'm gonna laugh at
purse
it.
was real. If it was a real purse, like a real fight purse. So say like you got 20 million coming your way.
How long do I get to? How long do I get to train? How much training do I get? Do I just pop in there like how I am now?
You get a regular fight camp. You get a regular fight camp, like a real fight camp and everything.
I'm going off the liquor.
Whatever it is, you get a real fight camp. You get all that. It's like a real fight.
I'll do that. 20 mil. I'll do that.
20 mil. You gotta do 20 mil.
I gotta do it. I gotta do it for 20 mil.
That's too easy though. Like,
I love you. Gotta do it for 20 million.
Protein smoothies for 2 months, nigga. Your mouth gonna be wired, nigga.
Hey, that's cool. That give me. Hey, that means I get to say that 20 million for 2 months, so I can go eat some expensive shit.
Josh,
hey, because I'm going to get some Wagyu steaks after that, bitch.
You gotta drop it through the wire, man.
Hey, how about mama? Part two.
Wire.
Oh, West ass nigga.
Hey, man, so we gonna move on.
Hey, you gotta fight Fury. I don't know, Tay. You gotta fight Fury, so it's bad. It might be bad for you, Tay. I'm not gonna lie. You gotta fight.
I want to fight. It's crazy because, like he said, give me Pitbull. I don't want to fight any of them niggas in my division, bro. Like I don't want to fight any of them niggas, bro. Like Pitbull, Tank. Who else in that division? Is Cambosis in there?
Yeah, no. What?
Yeah, 135.
I think he had 143.
Oh, he had 140. Okay. So
he
like,
was never hated.
Who would you rather see, Fury or Wilder?
Probably Fury. Because one, I know I'm not gonna leave the Deontay Plus. I'm gonna be too thirsty.
Hell no. He said in the interview, I be trying to kill niggas. He said,
one Deontay Plus might send you to the upper room.
He said, I can use my hands to legally kill somebody.
Yeah, oh God. One Deontay Plus might send me up from where I ain't trying to be. Nigga might make me Mickey. I'm cool. I'll take my chances with Fury.
Dude.
Nah,
hey man. So hey, let's move on real quick, man. Let's get into the timeless segment real quick, man. And let's talk about Caitlin Clark, man. You know, you had some shit you wanted to talk about real quick, and let's get there, and then we can wrap up with T-Code Nasty nigga. Because we got one.
I'm gonna make it quick too, a little longer, man. But I just want to say shout out to the South Carolina gang, Lady Cox, I should say. I just want to say shout out to them because the media doing them so wrong, man. Don is all the praise and Caitlin Clark is amazing. Yes, she is really like that.
Thank you, Tyler.
I just don't like how the media's been portraying. They haven't even talked about South Carolina. Like it was like, and then it was almost like everyone was just rooting against them. But I mean, what Don did. I mean, what they had like 4 new starters this year, 3 new starters. I don't know.
Shout out Tessa Johnson.
Shout out Tessa Johnson. I mean, freshman come to bench. I mean, it was amazing. I mean, I just think they need to get more praise. I think it's weird that the media hasn't really been covering them, and it's all been about Caitlyn and what her WNBA prices are going to be next year, and this and that. I think it's a little weird, but hey, you know how it is with with us type people. You know how they do it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, and I think the craziest thing about this whole situation is like this is Don's record. Do y'all know what Don's record is in the last 3 seasons? There are 109 wins and three losses. In the last 3 seasons, it's 109 wins and 3 losses. Why are we not talking about that?
Why are we not talking about that? She's an Olympic gold medalist. How many times? 3 times? Like, come on, this is like she is amazing. Like in herself. She should be talked about like Bill Belichick. You know,
it's kind of it's hard to talk about. It's hard to talk about Bill Belichick when you got Tom Brady in front of your face, right? And Caitlin Clark is Tom Brady. Caitlin Clark is LeBron James. Caitlin Clark is all of these players that we've saw before, and she's the biggest star that we've saw in women's basketball, bro. I hate people to say. I know people hate to say it, but it's the truth. In the age of social media,
but so what do you think? What do you think she's going to average next year in WNBA? You think she's going to have the same averages she had in college? Like, what do you think?
No. I don't know what she'll average, bro. But I think this is the thing, bro. Right? When you have someone that's getting so much attention and so much stardom, people are going to hate. They hated on LeBron, bro. Like his own teammates hated on LeBron when he first got to the league. I hate on LeBron. You're right. So it's like you're 1,000% right. And also my thing is too, bro. And like people say, like, oh, like Caitlin Clark gets all the time because she white. Like in our community, bro, y'all niggas wouldn't be hating on Caitlin Clark if she was white. If she was black, y'all would literally be riding till the wheels fall off.
I don't even care. I don't even care
whether she wins or lost.
I don't care that she's white. I think that's perfectly fine. I just think that it's wrong to be focusing so much in on the loser when we had a great game, a great season of women's basketball. It's probably the best, most locked-in season we've ever had in women's basketball.
People were South Carolina. I think South Carolina should get way more attention.
They had more stars than the men's game. You know what I'm saying? Like they had more tickets. It's like I just think it's wrong to not focus in on that South Carolina team and what they're doing over there. They're like.
Bro, I think the focus is still going to be on them, right? I think the focus is still going to be on them.
Wait, just tell me this: if Iowa won the championship, wouldn't you think the parade championship would have been televised? Do you think it would have been televised?
Man, they would have been.
That's all I need to say. Did you hear about South Carolina's championship?
We just saw 10 new Caitlin Clark commercials.
Time out. One, there's no college teams that do parades. Really, I've never seen a parade for a college team winning a championship, right? Because y'all hadn't won one in God since we were walking this earth, so it makes sense when you go through a drought.
Will Howard.
Anyway, bro. So we talk about this, and yes, you do have college teams that have parades when they don't win championships for a long extended amount of time. They're supposed to be dynasties. That does happen. You do see parades for that, and those people are chumps. But the other teams that you do see, they don't do parades, first of all. Secondly, Iowa's whatever celebration probably may have been televised, maybe not. You would have heard about it though for sure. But again, who on South Carolina's team has the stardom of Caitlin Clark?
Okay,
you have to talk. Like we have to talk about this.
Okay, no, actually, I do have someone on South Carolina.
Like, bro, okay, let's say this. Hold on, wait, no, real quick.
Dawn Staley. There you go, right
she's
there.
Not a player. She's not a player, bro. So the coach is bigger than the team. The coach is bigger than the team.
Is Dawn Staley not have that stardom though?
Okay, bro, but this is my thing though, bro. But when have we ever praised the coach like that? Like, yes, your coach gets your respect. The coach gets your name.
A lot.
Bro, you don't see. We never saw UConn's parades or anything like that. What are we talking about? Gino gets his praise.
I don't know about
that. Gino gets his praise. Don't get me wrong, bro. All these coaches get praise. Dawn Staley's getting her praise. Coach K get us praise. Roy Williams got his praise. But none of them are literally, bro. Like, what has been a bigger basketball player, men's or women's star name than Caitlin Clark in the last 10 years? Like Zion Williams. Zion is maybe.
John Morant.
John Morant wasn't that big of a name for like that in college.
No, no, his name got big in the tournament, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. His name got big in the tournament.
No, I'm not throwing dirt on John Morant's name, but I'm saying as far as like literally, bro, like John Morant's name got big for months. Like Caitlin Clark has been known the whole like what has been a bigger star?
That's the only reason is because there's no one and dones in women's basketball.
Okay, but even Caitlin Clark, even her freshman year, she was a 20 and damn near 10.
Wait, her freshman year, her freshman don't even count because I don't even say that because there's a girl who was literally in her same class who was a freshman who got the Naismith Award, and she was still, and Caitlin Clark was still in college, and the girl is still in college right now, and her name is Paige Beckers. So
I understand that.
Yeah, hey, that's all
cool,
I'm gonna say about that
cool.
one. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, so Tone, that's cool. That was 4 years ago, but what about today?
Paige is coming back for another year. I think she's gonna have a pretty great stardom. But
that's
she
cool.
says it.
That's cool.
She says in her interviews, and this is why I'm a Paige Becker fan. Nothing against Caitlin Clark. This is not like a Caitlin Clark hate thing or nothing. I'm just
it's getting here.
No, it's not. I'm just hyping up, but I'm just saying.
Hey, baby, I got you.
She don't want none of the stardom. Yeah, she don't want none of that stardom. She literally said, "I think we should shine more light on programs like the black girls that are not
that's cool.
Getting
that's
the
cool.
shine."
I like that, Paige. I love that, and I love that sincerity. I love that speech. I love everything that you're doing, and I fuck with it for sure. But Caitlin Clark's better than you. Sorry.
Okay, come on now. She act like she's just like way better. Like I don't know. What if Paige Beckers goes next year? She's on this same type of time next year. She really has that potential. She's literally that good.
I mean, she has the potential. She doesn't have the potential to break the all-time scoring record of NCAA.
Juju might be better. Juju might be better than Paige. Juju might be better than Paige.
Juju might be better than Caitlin. Exactly.
Juju might be better than Caitlin. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Time out. I'm gonna tell y'all why, Tico. You know what I'm about to say. This is why she's not, right? So Juju broke the freshman scoring record of Caitlin Clark this past season, right? She broke it, right? She took 100 more shots and 100 more free throws to break it.
Only scored 10 more points.
13 more points, I think it was.
Yep.
Okay. She scored 13 more points, and it took 100 more shots and 100 more free throws.
Okay.
She doesn't have the same number of assists, and she doesn't have the same number of rebounds. She's nothing. She's a very inefficient. She's a very inefficient bucket. She's a very inefficient.
She has some inefficient games for sure.
But she's a freshman. She's a freshman doing this.
Her best game.
Caitlin was too and was more efficient.
All I'm saying though, she's a freshman. She's gonna get there, bro.
Her best game is in Iowa.
Juju got that aura.
That's cool. Juju's gonna be good though, but time will tell she be better than Caitlin.
She plays a lot better defense than Caitlin for sure.
I agree with that. Her body type. Her body type. She's bigger. She's a bigger player. You know what I'm saying? So it makes it easier for her. I agree. I agree. No, and I think that could go to her advantage as well too. Of why she could be a better player down the line is because she could do more probably as far as driving to the rim than what Caitlin does. Her game is kind of different as far as that. You know what I'm saying? Like she can definitely body you off of you and get to the buckets and get a little and one and also shoot the three. So it's like it makes a difference than Caitlin Clark, who's kind of like a lankier player that stays out of the perimeter. So I'm not disagreeing with y'all.
Caitlin Clark doesn't have a national championship at the end of her career. That sucks.
Very true.
Yeah, it sucks. A lot of players don't though, because Zion doesn't, Ja Morant doesn't, John Wall doesn't.
We're talking about
a lot of players. A lot of players don't.
We're talking about women.
Hey, that's cool. We're talking about the greatest basketball players of all time, men's or women's, and she's one of them.
Good point. Caitlin, we've seen her when they put that pressure on her with those guards. She
can't handle it.
She can get ripped
in the first quarter and then disappear.
But everybody ain't Raven Johnson either.
She scored 30, bro. She scored 30.
Hey, first quarter and disappear.
Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Jimmy.
Shout out
talk about this game, Jimmy. Thanks. But
hey, man. So why y'all think that a lot of WNBA players are like a lot of these greats are hating on her? Like why y'all think it's so much hate coming on Caitlin?
I will say this. I think they're just like Diana Taurasi. I don't think it's even hate. I don't think it's hate. I think they're just trying to be realist and they're trying to tell.
What's that, Jay? What's that?
I think,
oh, damn, that look like Juju numbers.
Wait, Tyler. Say your shit, Tyler. Say your shit.
Yeah, but I think that they just know that when you take that jump from collegiate to pros. It's gonna be different. It's not gonna look the same. Like she's been playing against 18-year-olds. Like people, you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna look the same. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lot better competition. And they know how to guard her now. You saw how they were guarding these last few games of the tournament. These girls in the NBA, they're able to watch film. They got scout departments. They're gonna know what to do with her when she gets out
so
there.
I got a question for you too, then, Tyler. So we got scout departments, we got all this, right? Who the fuck in the WNBA is really out there just sitting down?
Thank you.
It's not really too many Patrick Yuki's. It's not too many.
And the one player, I think, and I want to say the one player that low-key does sit down, I think plays for the Indiana Fever.
And she's gonna be on that team.
She's gonna be her teammate. So I think she's gonna be there. Like it's like.
Is Raven Johnson going this year?
I honestly say I don't know because I don't watch the WNBA like that. If you want to be, I don't know. But I just the pros sitting out there. But I'm just saying.
But also the women's game is experiencing the same thing the men's game is right now, where defense isn't a focal point of the league. Scoring is, right? So at the end of the day, and that's why the WNBA is so wet to get her there, is because they're like, oh wait, this person is gonna be the scorer.
That was crazy.
I mean, shit.
It's
the women's national basketball league.
Now they're moist. It's crazy. They're moist.
I didn't say moist. That's a nasty word. Come on, man. I didn't say that. I said, I mean, niggas don't like the word moist.
Girls don't like the word moist, but I digress.
I think there's
okay. I guess it is Mr. Nasty. Go ahead.
Oh man, is that time?
I think it's that time, man, because your boy wildin'. We got some. Hey, I'm a Kansas fan, and this nigga's nasty.
But listen, so I did my due diligence. I dug a little deeper. You feel me? I ain't gonna call my nigga too nasty. He might be a little freaky nigga, but I don't think he's too nasty. We're gonna talk about Ben McLemore today on Uncle Elroy's house. You feel me? We're gonna talk about Ben McLemore.
What do you do, no?
Hey man,
talk to him, man. Talk to the people.
So this shit happened in 2021, right? He got caught with a rape charge when he played for, I think it was the Kings. Was it 2020? I think it was the Kings. So they're allegedly saying he raped this young woman, and I really don't think. After I looked at it today, I looked at it more. I looked at the case. You feel me? The whole body of work before I get to come on here and be like, "Oh, niggas nasty," because I hate to allegedly say a nigga on here doing some weird shit. So he testified. He went on the stand. Was like, I testified, nigga, because he playing overseas. He's like, I'll come back and testify, say everything with the woo, show you text messages. I never, you feel me? He's like, I never forcibly had sex with any woman. Like, I don't got to. You feel me? So I'm like, how nasty is he? Like, I can't call the nigga nasty because you feel me? If you feel like, allegedly, you're not running from the smoke. So I'm like, hey, I'm not gonna.
So can we get a breakdown? What is the exact, like, what's the circumstance of why of saying
the girl is saying that he basically raped her 2021. She said he forcefully, like, basically like
had sex with her, right
type shit, and that's not how it was portrayed. So I'm gonna give him a nice nigga pass until we figure out the very you feel me? Until we get to the meat and potatoes of this thing, I'm not gonna. You feel me? I'm not gonna force you feel me? Because I don't want to. You feel me? I don't want to come back over here and have to apologize. You feel me? So I'm gonna
oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
But we're in Uncle Elroy's house. I do have one for you. That's
so before you move on to him,
mm-hmm.
Can we talk about Ben McLemore real quick?
We can talk about Ben McLemore.
I just want to, like, because so he's not a nasty nigga of the week is what we're saying, right? That's what we're coming to.
He's the nasty nigga of the week, but he's the nasty nigga
allegedly.
But he gets a pass
because So
was this one? Thank you, Jimmy.
I say the best for last. I say the best for last.
Where did the dog just come from?
What the fuck? I'm talking about Sandusky.
I didn't see a dog the whole time. That just threw me off.
Big ass pit bull. Hey man, we're gonna talk about Jerry.
You were saying some nasty shit.
Hey, Jerry Sandusky got
The
sentenced.
dog had to pop up there like, huh?
He got that nigga Jerry Sandusky was testing kids for 15 years under the watch of the AD, the president, everybody at Penn State. Nobody said a thing to this nasty ass nigga. They got the most severe fines in fucking NCAA history. These niggas got like three $13 million fines. They got
to this day because of that.
Bro. I think they still get their scholarships to this day. I think they got reduction in scholarship.
I think they probably got them back a couple years ago.
Yeah. So it's like, bro, you gotta think about this total body of aspect. Like, bro, Jerry Sandusky really ruined like Penn State's legacy.
Penn State football, bro.
They had to vacate all their wins from like 1994 to 2011, bro.
It was crazy though, because all that happened and it was still like so. It was all that happened and they were still better than Michigan.
And another thing is that wait, hold on, Ty, before you respond.
That's all you can think about during all this stuff.
Hey, another thing is Micah Parsons definitely played for Penn State. Micah Parsons.
Okay.
And I think Micah Parsons is a cowgirl, so I think
he didn't play for fucking Jerry Sandusky, nigga. Like, what are you doing? You just want to be
Jerry
nasty?
might have recruited him. Jerry might have recruited him. You never know.
I think Jerry was in jail.
Hey, you heard that shit in the draft about Micah Parsons about the locker room stuff. Bro. I'm telling you, it's public. It's public information. That's all I gotta say.
Sandusky is doing toe touches right now. He's getting bent over right now.
Hey,
will
so
never
was
see
Micah
the light
Parsons.
of day again.
Hey, they said Micah Parsons was
throw the towel in, man. Chill out. Hey, they did. Hey, they did say Micah was in there. They did say Micah was in there doing some little freakadeek, you know.
Yeah, they say him and Gross Matos, whatever they said.
They said they was in there having a Diddy party, freak off for real. They was having freak offs in the Penn State locker room.
Freaks come out. That's crazy.
So the real question is that travel down to Dallas?
Yeah.
No, the real question is, do you think like the reduction of scholarships, do you think that played a part in their demise? Like, because after you seen that Jerry Sandusky shit came out, nobody wanted to go to Penn State no more. They kind of you feel me? They kind of went away for
it went away. They went away, but I will say I don't think it fucked them up too much because again, bro, there was a time like they were on the best team still in the Big Ten. Yeah, Charlie making that face down there. Like I didn't even say anything about your shitty ass team, bro.
To me, they were the second. Before Michigan resurgence.
What did Saquon do to y'all? That's all I Michigan resurgence. The big boys are talking.
We've been Jerry Sandusky Penn State the last 2 years. That's what we've been doing to him.
I forgot college football just started 3 years ago. My bad. Not the last 26 years we've been around.
I don't even remember Ohio State even doing nothing to us since like I don't know, early 2010 or something. I don't know.
Okay.
What was the last time y'all beat us?
We know y'all was scared COVID year. Y'all was scared COVID year. So y'all forfeited the game. Y'all was scared.
We didn't forfeit. So how many games did y'all play that year? How many games did y'all play that year?
We played 8.
How many games?
We played.
So y'all didn't play how many games? Two games, 3 games, right?
We played 8 games.
Because of what? Why? Because of COVID. We all had COVID.
Y'all were scared.
Why were we scared? I think y'all were scared actually. Because the next year we came in there. Y'all came in the big house.
What happened the year before that? What happened the year before that, Tyler? What happened the year before that, Tyler? What happened the year before that, Tyler?
What happened the year? What?
What is niggas putting a belt out for? What is this nigga putting a belt out for?
I don't know why LSU is pulling up.
Michigan.
Their only relevance is coming from Ohio State quarterback. That's the only reason LSU is relevant.
Thank you. That's the
only reason LSU is relevant because of OSU.
I couldn't even drink alcohol. Legally last time y'all beat us.
Time out. So now that we getting on this subject real quick because I had this in the news and we didn't even get a chance to pull it up. But you know, it's the reason I wore the jersey today. I told y'all anytime I wear the jersey, it's big reasons why we wearing the jerseys, right? So yesterday, Yesterday, there was the first ever nationally televised spring game for any team ever in the history of national college or national football. National college football, right? The first time any team has ever been televised for the spring game, right? There's another spring game that came on yesterday that we didn't even hear about or know about until the person that told me about it said that they played the spring game, right? So,
oh my god,
so it's a great feeling being a Buckeye, bro. Like
it's a great feeling, Jay.
It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling right now.
I gotta say something.
So I do want to talk about real quick though before you get into this because it's probably may wrap into your subject, Tyler. Of what does the Big Ten look like this year now with those additions of UCLA, USC, Washington, and who's the other team that got in Oregon? What does the Big Ten look like this year, real quick? I just want to kind of get your opinions. What do y'all think?
Tico, I will let Tico.
Who do y'all think the top teams in? Yeah, I'm gonna let Tico start because he's an SEC guy, and they don't fuck with us. But I'm gonna let him go ahead and give his opinion.
I hate the whole SEC Big Ten shit. I don't do that. Y'all know I don't do that. I hate when y'all try to mix me into that shit. I don't do that. But what do you want me to answer? Like top teams for each?
What do you think? What do you think? It's not even division. I'll give me your top 10 because I think I don't know how the Big Ten is set up as far as that goes.
Like far as teams, period.
Top three. What do you think the top three looks like as far as the Big Ten this year?
Old State, Michigan, Georgia.
No. Just give me Big Ten. Just Big Ten.
Oh, Big Ten. My bad. Okay. Third.
How'd you think of this? Yeah.
Third. Does Oregon count?
Yeah. I would say the Big Ten.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Oregon.
Okay.
Go ahead, Tyler.
Well, I gotta just say, I don't even know if I want to do all the predictions this year. I don't. You know what? Michigan, we're gonna be good again. I just know that. Let me talk about what I know. Michigan, we're gonna be good. Our defense, we almost have all our starters coming back. D-line coming back. We got two beasts in the middle. Kenneth Grant, Mason Graham. I mean, those guys are just showtime, primetime players. I think. Hey, we'll figure out the offense. We do have question marks on the offense. We don't know who our quarterback's even going to be.
That's what I was just about to ask you. Is
it
that guy that came in?
During the game? Ohio State. I got one.
Time out, Tyler. Before you get in Ohio State, I got a question for you, real quick, about the comments you just made. You said that you're concerned about the offense. You guys lost 22 players, 17 starters.
Jesus,
you're not concerned. You're not concerned about that, and your coach. And your 17 was total.
I
17 starters.
I think our numbers skewed a little bit, but go ahead.
Y'all lost 22 total and 17 were starters. I thought that was what I've heard.
The defense, we got some guys come back, but go ahead.
Barely. Not that y'all got a lot coming back. What y'all got? Y'all got Will. Who else?
Will Johnson, Kenneth Grant, Mason Graham.
No, Mike's out of there, huh?
We got
Mike Fennestrell's out of there. Yeah, Mike's out of there.
Yeah, Mike's out of there. We got a couple safeties coming back. Quentin Johnson. We got a couple guys coming back. Really
so what I've been hearing,
a lot of rotational players that played a lot on defense.
My sources are telling me that y'all are real trouble at quarterback because that boy Alex has been looking real terrible.
Is it that guy?
Orgy? I think this.
That's the guy that played against us. That's the guy that played against us.
The runner.
Yeah, the runner. Yeah,
he gassed off for like 20 yards on that run. Yeah, but I think this. I think the offense is always going to be. Sherrone Moore was an offensive line coach. You feel me? So I think the offensive line going to be there. He's going to coach them guys up. We're going to have them ready to go. We got your boy Tony Alford.
It's the reason why he's gone. It's the reason why he's gone.
And we got Mr. Ohio running back coming in for us. We got. It
was crazy. That was a crazy pickup.
We still got Don Edwards come here. He's still
the
Don. Come on now. But I think
he scored what? How many touchdowns he scored last year? Like one.
Donovan. Did you watch the national championship game?
Then he scored I'm talking about like. Then he scored.
No, I didn't. I actually didn't.
He scored like one touchdown throughout the season though, like leading up to that.
It was the Blake Corum show was last year. I mean, what do you mean? Does it matter? What do you do to y'all?
Are we talking about a running back? Are we serious about a running back that scored one time like this season? Are we serious? Anyway. So Tyler, you said Michigan. Who's your other two teams in your top three for the Big Ten?
I'm gonna say Michigan. Ohio State, and I got Oregon too. But I'll say this about Ohio State too. You guys are gonna find out the hard way that buying players is gonna get y'all a championship. Yeah, we had a core group of guys that were there. They believed and they fought.
Anyway, Tony, who's your big
y'all
three?
out here paying.
This should get me in.
Work out like that. You can't pay to win. It's not gonna work out. These guys.
How are we
you can cheat to it. You can cheat to it.
How
You
they
can
don't
cheat
care
to
about this shit.
cheat
They
to
don't
it.
care about
Yeah.
that.
You can
They don't
cheat
care
to
about
it.
none of that.
You
They don't
can
care.
cheat to it.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Everybody,
Cheaters.
you can't be mad at us because we do actually have a lot of boosters and a lot of players in the league who actually have big contracts and like to give back to our NIL fund. Okay, it's not our fault that our players are good. Hey, no, just listen. What has he done? All right, does he give y'all $1 million? All right, hey, we got contracts coming out the ass, but that's another story, bro. That's another story. Anyways, bro.
And hold on, and Tony, before you start, real quick, he said like he made a point of saying we couldn't pay to win a championship. LSU's fucking paid to win championships. Georgia's paid championships.
That's why I said
Georgia's paid to win championships.
They were paid.
They were paid to win championships.
They were paid to win championships.
I knew it was coming.
They were paid to win championships when it wasn't even legal yet. But not everyone can do that. Not everyone can do that.
Right, everyone can do it. Everyone can do it. Hold on, wait. Tyler. Everyone can do it. But everyone can't.
But Jay, who did we pay? Because everybody that we had on the team was damn near home raised before, beside Joe Burrow.
No. The niggas was from Louisiana, but y'all paid to keep them niggas from going to Bama, from going to Georgia, from going to OSU.
Them niggas was always coming to LSU. Them niggas never even never even took visits to Bama.
Jamar. Well, Justin wasn't even that high of a recruit, and Jamar.
Judda's brothers went to LSU, so he was never going to Bama.
Right? No, but
Jamar around the corner from LSU, so he was never even going to Bama. Even though Devontae was around the corner too.
OSU. Them niggas come to OSU.
It was never there.
But Tom, go ahead real quick, man. Who your big three?
Big three, man. This year, I like Oregon, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I think they struggle. I think they struggle more than people really see it. I got Michigan, Ohio State, and I'm gonna say USC.
Ooh, hot take.
I got a question for you. Right. Since we before we wrap it up, not USC. Buffs. They get more than 6 wins.
Yes. I already said it. I said it. Yes.
We got
okay. They got some trenches now. They got some trenches now. I think they can do it.
Let me see. I'm gonna give y'all my big three real quick for the Big Ten. My three are, and I'm not hating. I swear to God, I'm not hating. But it's gonna sound like I'm hating. So
he's gonna say some wild shit.
Michigan's not in my big three. I don't think. I don't think Michigan's my big three.
Michigan's crazy. That's hate.
No, I'm not. I'm not even. No, I'm not saying that. I just feel like they lost a lot.
You make us look bad.
No. Here's my thing, bro. Here's my thing, right?
Make sure we clip this one.
We're gonna clip this. I don't think I think Michigan can make the college football playoff this year because it's 12 teams. I'm not saying that. I don't think there'll be, and I think 4 teams from the Big Ten may get in, possibly 5.
That's gonna be tough. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna have to be like they only lost like 2 games, like
So I think it's gonna be like this. Like I think the 4 teams that are going to get in from the Big Ten this year will be Michigan, Ohio State, Penn State, and Oregon. I think those will be the 4 teams that get in to the college football playoff this year. And I think the other 4 teams will come from an SEC. I think you'll have Bama. I think you'll have Georgia. I think you'll have LSU. And you may, I don't know if there's going to be a surprise team out of the SEC that comes in, maybe an Ole Miss or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but I think it may be something like that at that point. But I think you're going to have 4 from the Big Ten and 4 from the SEC, and then your other 4 will be made up from the other conferences. An ACC team, you'll have Big 12, and that's really it at this point. It's only 2 teams in the Pac-12, right?
I think one of those no-name teams is gonna get in, like App State or
and that's where I think, and that's where you got those other.
I think if like the MAC champion goes undefeated and has like a great season, they can
look at them. You can look at them.
UT was ranked 2 years ago when Tyson was playing. They was ranked.
Yeah, they was ranked 2 years ago.
Yeah. And I think them niggas, but they do the same thing their basketball team do, and they always choke. So we just gotta hope that they can finish that shit through.
That's a story for another day. We gotta talk about that sometime.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But I do think you'll get 4 from the Big Ten. I think you may get 3 or 4 from the SEC this year. I think you'll get an ACC, you'll get a Big 12, and then what does that leave? 2 open positions that you can get some of those small conference teams in there. I think you get that as well too. But I think the reason, and people are saying like Oregon like doesn't make it, I think they got Dylan Gabriel from Oklahoma, which is a decent quarterback to replace Bo Nix. So I think they won't really miss too much of a step. And I think Dan Lanning is a really good fucking coach, in my opinion, as well too, bro. Like I think people like him, people don't like him, but I think he's a good coach. I think they'll be really good. USC, UCLA, I think are going to struggle. Washington lost way too much.
UCLA
Washington lost a lot.
UCLA gonna be trash.
Yeah, and Washington lost. Them losing their coach and then losing Penix, they're losing Rome, they're losing, they're losing a lot from that team that they had last year, bro.
I don't think USC is bad because I think Lincoln Riley. I think
if you don't got defense in the Big Ten, it's gonna be choppy, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. I think it's
the offense won't be as high power versus Big Ten teams, especially when they play. Like, why we haven't talked about these Pac-12 teams coming over and playing in the cold weather?
So if you look at it though, this is the thing that I disliked about this season because I kind of looked at this shit. The tail end of their seasons, if you look at those USC, Washington, Oregon, and UCLA, they're at home, right? So those October, November games, like they're at home for a lot of those games, and a lot of their early games are on the road when they're coming to us. So they don't have to deal with that weather too much this year. But I do pray that they do that, change that next year or the following year.
No, they already did. They already did. If you look at this, they look at because USC got to come to Ohio State later.
And we go out to Oregon early in the season.
Yep.
So
I think Oregon gonna get y'all. Gonna maybe keep it.
I do. Hey, so and this is no bias. This is no bias. That game scares me. That game scares me. That game scares me early on.
It's a scary game. But at the same time, I'm not worried about it because we got all our defense returning.
We got to figure out that quarterback, bro.
I think Will Howard's gonna sell y'all, and that's gonna be the game where y'all like, damn, we should have kept what's his name?
Kyle McCord.
We should have kept.
I don't think there's gonna be no situation where we're gonna be like we should have kept Kyle McCord. Dude,
I don't think Kyle McCord is that bad, man.
I do. He was underthrowing Marvin Harrison. That's all I gotta say. He couldn't drive him.
He also connected with him a lot too.
He connected with him on underthrown because Marvin was so good at catching balls and stopping his route. Go look at all his passes. You want to go look at the film? Just go watch the film. Look at the Michigan game that we played against you. The game that we played against y'all, he had a touchdown deep, but underthrew it where he had to come back and make a catch. And your corner had good coverage on it, but he had to come back.
Look at the final play.
Final play. Hey, Marvin also made some mistakes too when he let Will Johnson get that pick on him. He just stopped running that route.
Shouldn't have threw that ball.
Oh my God! You got to hit your best players, right?
You shouldn't have threw that ball.
Right, so, another thing that I also don't like. We'll wrap this up real quick. That I don't like about this new Big Ten is that there's a possibility now that we can play Michigan 2 to 3 times a season.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean 2 to 3 times? How?
That's kind of egregious to me, though.
We can play the regular season.
So we can play in a regular season battle, the Big Ten championship, and in the playoff. Yeah,
but that waters the rivalry.
Wait, I thought.
It
wait,
does.
How do we
play? It does.
Wait, how do we play in the Big Ten championship? We don't never
because
play
the Big Ten. There's no division anymore. It's just the top 2 seeds. It's the top 2 seeds.
Also, there's no West East no more.
There's no West East anymore. So now it's the top 2 teams.
We might be seeing y'all. We
might play 3 times, bro. We might play.
They gotta change that, bro. They gotta change that. I hate that.
I agree. I agree with you. I agree. I don't like that either.
Because then you fuck up your actual playoff hopes because
they fuck up one of the team's playoff hopes. Probably.
Yeah, because now you know your playbook. It's hard to be the team twice, nigga. Granted,
3 times. It's playing 3 times. It's kind of like a damn. But I think so. I think
and I think that takes away from the rival. Does that take away from
the last year? That's why they said last year was gonna be the last biggest game that meant something because that game actually meant something. That game, whoever lost that game probably wasn't gonna get into the playoffs, which happened,
and it also was one of those things like the only time I would have been fine seeing y'all twice was the year where we could have met in the national championship, right? Where y'all played ECU and we played Georgia.
That would have been the only. That would have only been.
That would have been one of those. That would have been one of those ones where it would have been like that. That's what should have happened 1,000%. that game would have sold. That would have probably been the highest rated national championship game of all time. Not even close.
All time.
Right? Not even close.
Easily.
But it is what it is, man.
We would have been in there. We would have been in there.
Everybody got
that shit. We'd have been in there. Man. But yeah, man. I would say, Cole, go ahead and let's wrap this up, man.
Wrap it up, man. I appreciate everybody joining us on Drunk Us Podcast, man. We got you feel me? Got my nigga Tone in the building. Got my nigga TT in the building. Tone's officially now Drunk Unk, man. Shout out to my guy.
Cheers
Shout out
to
to
y'all,
Jared
man.
Anderson, man. I'm about to have a good day. Your favorite uncle about to get on that grill with the toes out. You feel me? Do my big one. Come grab a plate if you want to come grab a plate, nigga. Bring a bottle though. Don't come empty-handed.
Come empty-handed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Make sure y'all bringing that meat too, if y'all.
Come on, man. No
Whoa.
diddy.
Come on, man.
Hey,
come on.
Hey, Donnie, my meat always getting brought.
So, come on, man. I
appreciate you, man.
Let's go.
We gotta get the fuck out of here. Hold on. Enjoy watching Feezy knock niggas out here in about 20 seconds, man. Thank you for joining us at Drunk Uggs Podcast, man.
Oh, it's your favorite drunk uncle, Noam Belichick. As you can see, I got a couple highlights up here for you guys to enjoy. Thank you guys for tuning in to Drunk Unks Podcast. Once again, we are so grateful for you guys. I just wanted to let you know, we really do this in real life. So I really want to let y'all know that we really are drunk uncles. We really are degenerates. We really do love sports. We do love gambling. So take some time to watch these highlights.